Hi everyone. We're actually live. It just happened that Nick, I went, what is that? This amazing color just came through. It just popped onto the screen. So
I know.
lovely to see everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And yes, Nick in blue. How are you?
I'm good, thank you, Marie. Yeah, very peculiar. We just
Like,
went live, and
yeah,
I was like, "What is that?" So
it's amazing, isn't it? Is it a light? I don't know. Is it a light or
now
is it actually
it must
on
be
the
coming from the
right?
sun, and it's being refracted through. But yeah, anyway, I'll try
Crazy
and.
good.
There we go.
Yeah, that's better. But that
Cool.
was just crazy, wasn't it? Crazy
Wasn't it?
timing. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
I
And
know.
Jazzy
Quite
wants to
like
say
that.
hello
Hi,
to
Jazzy.
everybody. So, so wow, how's everyone been feeling this week? Let us know in the comments. And I love that you guys have already popped up some dreams and some thoughts, which we love to share, as you know. So yeah, let us know how you've been feeling. I mean, I just feel that there's such a fine, high frequency coming through. I've had some really vivid dreams, and yeah, it's been quite an
Mm.
interesting sort of week. What about you, Nick?
Yeah, I've had short, sharp images just keep coming through pretty much every night, and really interesting to me to decode them as well, because I know that they're connected to this change that we're going through, and because we're connected as a group here, I feel that um, we move in waves together. We're still individuals, we still have our own experiences, but there's certainly a wave that we're moving through. And as I said to Marie, I was in the garden for 4 hours yesterday. It completely wiped me out. I mean, even as I was gardening, I thought, I just don't feel I have the energy level to do this right now. And I just couldn't seem to push through it. I was feeling a little bit drained, but no, because normally I handle it quite well, but this last lot has just affected me a little bit more. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
so and probably has quite a few people as well. A lot of people,
yeah,
had been saying they have getting neck pain and the headaches and the ear ringing, and I've actually felt okay. It's just very vivid dreams has been really
yeah. Anything particular or?
Oh, well, I was in the US, I was in America, and, I was very busy doing some things. I went, "Oh, I've got to get out of here. I've got to get home." And the next minute, this guy came. He owned a plane, and he says, "Come on, the 4 of you." There was 4 of us, I don't know how. He said, "Onto the plane." So we got on a private jet, which I was going in the dream, I was going, "Oh, I've always wanted to go on a private jet." And then we flew home, and I was home, and I was going, "Oh, do I have to go back and leave properly? Because like, no one checked anything. I just got on the plane and left," and it was so fascinating.
Oh, that's a good dream.
Mm,
More spiritual awakening and more expansion and growth. That's
exactly.
yeah.
And
I
bec
actually had. Go
sorry?
on, go on.
Well, I was just gonna say it felt really different. It felt like I was almost bypassing what you normally have to do for your spiritual growth or whatever. I felt almost like I was cheating
Yeah,
by being on
yeah.
this sort of private jet plane. So, yeah,
And
it
that
was really
that private jet to me is like the Merkaba. That's your own travel thing. So
true.
it's sort of like you're certainly leaping into something special there.
And there
Uh,
was 4 of us, so that was interesting, the number
Oh
4.
yeah, yeah. The
So, which
four.
is
My gosh,
yeah,
the fours, four fours, and fours.
yeah,
Everything's four at the moment.
yeah,
Crazy. I
everything
did
is
have a dream
4.
similar, but I was mine was not quite as exciting as yours because I was at an airport and I was notified the flight to DFW, which is Dallas Fort Worth, was cancelled and to be announced. And I thought, oh, okay, what are we waiting for? Something must be happening. I
Wow, so did you have another one like that just recently as well?
did.
I thought so, yeah, because that isn't that interesting, so it's not quite your time to do the takeoff yet. So,
No, no,
yeah,
exactly. It's just being held back. But I've had some really interesting, quick, sharp dreams that might sort of cross over to some of the explanations today. But they've been, I think I moved from being, is this about self growth? Is this about group growth? Is this, each time? What I've got to do is stop analyzing that when it's
mm,
happening and just watch it and just let it be itself, because the impressions that I'm getting, I can't really explain some of them. They're
and that's
very
it,
hard to explain.
It's really interesting, that you say that. And I just want to say hello to everyone. My gosh, who have we got on first? It's we've got
Yeah, hi
Carly on,
everyone.
Sherry's on, Marie's on, and we've got Carly and Christine. Hey,
Yay.
Julian, nice to see you all. But yeah, it's interesting because, and I was with my beautiful friend Tracy on the weekend. I just wanted to catch up with her because I'll be gone on Thursday, guys. I'm going over
Woohoo.
to Greece, and Nick's actually worn her little nautical theme for me today, the blue and white. But
That's
yeah,
it.
so it's amazing. Whenever I meditate, or all of a sudden I'll just pop up in my meditation as in a rock pool. So it'll be just a few rocks and this pool and like a big cliffy thing behind me, and I'll be like, oh, it's a rock pool. So then I'll go back in and I'll go into the next rock pool, and I've kept forgetting to really go in and see what it was about. I just thought, oh, it's
Yeah.
just levels. I finally
Yeah.
did some kinesiology with my friend. I went, oh, I'm going to ask that question because this has been going on for years. And
Uh-huh.
it came up that, yes, I'm in another realm, but I'm not to know what's going on or where it is. I'm just to have my energy there and be there. Because I asked, is there anything that you
Mm.
do in these rock pools? It was like, no. So they, whatever is needed in that realm, as far as energy, whether it's mental,
Oh,
spiritual,
yeah.
emotional, physical, whatever, that then is dissipated there, but I'm not impacted per se. It's really fascinating what came through.
That's
So yeah,
awesome. What a great that really brings a whole new light to things, doesn't it?
it really does.
Think
So,
about it
and I
like
used to
that.
try and get
Yeah.
out of these rock pools, and
Yeah.
I just couldn't. Every time I'd come up in a rock pool. So
I love it.
fascinating. Yeah, I love that too.
Mm.
So what's everyone been saying? Let's have a look. Let's see how our
Yeah.
little crew are going.
We've had a lovely little chat there, haven't they?
Yes. Let's take on Sherry's first up because you were first up, Sherry.
Okay, this isn't a dream, but some thoughts about the night sleeping and experiencing emotions while dreaming. It also ties into the moon. Does the moon, perhaps a sentient ship, process the energy of our emotions as they are expressed in dream state?
Um,
Is this part of the moon's service to humanity?
Wow, Sherry,
Mm.
I love this. It's a great question. And, I've been asking about the moon for a very long time because, as far as I'm concerned, this is not like the original moon. What we see is maybe not what was there. And I believe there used to be two moons as well.
Mm.
There's been a lot of shifting and changing going on with the moon. So,
Mm.
yeah, interesting, really good question. So,
Mm.
I mean, most people would look at the moon and think feminine, that feminine energy, the
Mm.
intuition, it tends to be that left side of the body, that beautiful yin energy. So yeah, it probably is more connected to the emotions, no matter what the moon is, because of our intention onto it. You can imagine everyone on this earth plane has been focusing on that moon. So there is an aspect of energy to it, of course. What do you reckon, Nick?
Well, I get the feeling that if I can create my reality,
Yeah.
I can influence anything and everything. And the moon is one of those things. And like you said, if everybody puts the focus on the moon during cycles, which we know affect things, because
Mm,
we're the ones that are actually putting the energy into it to affect things. And I think there's that deep inner knowing of cycles and understanding that process. I don't feel like the moon is representative of what it's meant to, what we've been told either.
mm.
I enjoy it. I don't get the same feeling from it though that I get from the sun
Same. Yeah.
in terms of of how it empowers me.
Or emotionally, the
Yes,
aspects of it. Was
yes,
interesting though. I was sort of playing with the fact that they said that there was an aspect that was set up in the moon that could actually trigger us for the loosh, for the
yes,
energy, emotional
yeah,
loosh that
yeah,
the
correct.
deep state cabal
Yeah,
wanted.
yeah.
So, that was a few years ago now. I've played with just about every aspect of what's
Yeah.
the moon. So I'd love to
And
know what other people think as well, because it's such a good open question.
I know. And I saw that movie. I don't know what it is. It's Moonfall. Was it Moonfall? I
Don't
think it's
know.
what it's called. And it's about what the construct of the moon. And when I
Yes.
was watching it, because you always use discernment, and I watch it, don't sort of buy into it, and then later on I came back and I just thought, yeah, I'm feeling like there's a lot of truth in that movie
Okay,
that
so
it was
it's a moon
created.
fall.
Mm,
All right, I'll have to have a
yeah,
look at that.
yeah.
So,
I don't
yeah,
know if
I
anyone else
know.
has seen that. It
I
was.
mean, it's going to be when we fully remember what
I
this
know.
whole plane is, it's going to be fabulous. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, of course. How could I forget this?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
exactly.
cool.
But saying that, and just to end on it, is it's basically I used to love watching the moon and go through all the moon cycles and put all of my energy into it, and
Yeah,
then just over time, I've just lost complete interest
yeah,
in it in that way. I still see that it has an important part in what
yeah,
we're doing, but not in the way I saw it before. So I
yeah.
don't get affected by full moons.
No, neither do I. No, neither
Mm,
do I. Not
mm.
anymore, but I used to. So it depends, Sherry, I
Yes.
think, on where the person's at and how they relate to the moon. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
really good
Mm.
question. So, Marie's got something for us. Excellent.
Okay. Dream walking, almost dark, some wind, leaves on the sidewalk, walk past a man with a black hat, a long black coat. Turned right, animal ahead close to ground, not sure what. Went to turn left, and the man came up next to me and chewed the animal under a shed I was passing. Man seemed friendly. Nice. It was a black armadillo, and the man had gone, and the dream was over.
Wow, a lot of
Mm.
black in there.
Yeah, I
So,
like how you just got to the point with this
so
explanation.
good. So
Yeah.
good. And yeah, and let's have a look and see if Marie's put in what she thinks it is. No, she hasn't. That's okay. Because like, yeah, Nick, the first thing I noticed was dark, black hat,
Mm,
black cloak, turned right.
mm,
Now, right
mm,
side is masculine, black is the
mm,
deep subconscious. And
mm.
so, um, but there was an animal head close to the ground, which is, I don't know, I feel like something's coming through for you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
anticipation
yeah, for
of something
sure.
to come, definitely. Yeah,
Yeah. Um, so that
because the unknown of the black as well. You know, when we're in the dark, we're waiting to see what's coming out of it. Where is that light?
exactly. And what's an armadillo?
It's
They've got an armor suit, haven't they? Like they
yeah,
look like that. So they're protective. They can protect themselves, I think, is what it's
yeah. I
about
think
too. So yeah.
seem to remember. Yeah, it's like having a layer of your own protection on you. So
So
I
black.
immediately think of images when I think of armadillo.
Yeah, yeah. That's a great dream. So the man was nice though. So that's to me
Mm.
is an aspect of you, maybe that masculine side. Let's just do some cards on this one. It's quite different. Yeah, I feel like exactly what I was saying before. I feel like something new is going to come up for you, Marie, because we've got our Page of Pentacles, and this to me is it's something little. It's like a new step. It's learning something. So it's almost like you're going to be guided. It was like he was your guide in that dream as well, that man. So I don't feel it's going to be a hard one, but you're going to really uncover something for yourself. Yeah, look at
Mm.
this, the magician. So this
Mm.
can be illusion, or it can be using the tools that you've got to create magic, literally. Yeah, I really feel something's going to come through for you.
Mm.
It'll be like, yeah, like an aha moment as well.
Mm.
And then you'll start playing with whatever it is. Oh, that's going to be, I'm going to be very interested. Yeah. Now, the devil card, when the devil comes up, this is actually just showing that there are some aspects within us that it's time to just poke the bear a little bit, and they're going to come up. There are aspects within us that have been in the subconscious, and they need to come up to be seen and owned. Okay. So with the devil card, and I think it's also about don't demonize yourself. Don't actually be really hard on yourself. So, because I got the devil card in one of the last lot of readings I did, and I was like, why would I get this devil card? Oh my gosh, it means I've got to bring up stuff like, and then I got it. I went, oh no, I've been demonizing myself. I have been
Mm.
so hard on myself
Mm.
without even realizing it. So now I actually stop myself when I,
Mm.
yeah. So I don't know, just maybe keep that one in mind. So,
Mm.
Nick, anything else?
Yeah, the fact that the armadillo was pushed away means I
Mm.
think it's like establishing a healthy boundary
Yes.
is something connected to it, because it wasn't there, it was pushed away. It was purposely pushed out of the way, which is, I guess, you discerning what it is that you need to, what you need in order to bring something new in, as opposed to what you don't need. I know that sounds a bit convoluted.
No, it makes sense. I agree. It's almost like you don't have to be afraid of this, and that protection of the
Correct.
armadillo is almost like, oh, I need to be protected. But I don't think you do. Not with those cards that came up. It'll
Yeah.
just be a small step each time. I was
Yeah.
looking up armadillo in the dream book, Kathleen, but no, it's not in here. So I think we just have to go with protection, unless, of course, it means something completely different to Marie.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. I guess it's like being really clear about what you want. That because you can do it, you can be that, you can be everything you want to be, but just to be very clear about it. Otherwise, that's what I always think. If you drop your layers of confidence,
mm,
self-confidence, being certain of who you are and what you're meant to be, that just opens you up to everybody else wanting to come and put their piece into it. So yeah, an armadillo. It's a really good image to have in your dream, actually. Mm. I've been hard on myself without realizing it, and just realize that I have been taking responsibility for all, but maybe too much, if that makes sense, of course.
and that's why I felt I had to say how I got the interpretation of the devil card for myself. I really felt it was the same for you at some level. So it's great. So good that
Mm.
you've realized that now. Just notice it and just go, oh, no thanks. Change that up. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's beautiful, Marie. Yeah. Awesome. All right. Who's up next? Miss Kathleen.
Mhm. Hi, Kathleen. I woke up and thought I need a nourishing soup and have been drinking that every morning, and my
Oh,
sinuses have cleaned
sorry.
up.
I started at the wrong one. I
Okay,
didn't go up far enough. Start again.
okay. I've had sinus problems for quite a long time. The only dream this week, I was on a photo shoot and was working for a producer and an artist. I had to bring blue paints and brought a broth soup for the day. I woke up and thought I need a nourishing soup and have been drinking that every morning, and my sinuses have cleared up and my energy levels are super high now. It is just vegetable broth with reishi and moringa. Mhm.
Wow. Good job, you. So isn't that beautiful though? Like, with the heading today that Nick sent through for me, it was dreams that celebrate your next step as co-creator. Well, you were just co-creating basically your own healing potion that your body wanted, and you got it in your dream and then you actioned it. So
Yeah.
that's brilliant. That's really cool. Isn't it awesome when we actually can listen to our dreams and we actually take it instead of just going, oh, that's nothing. Actually do exactly what Kathleen just did.
Mm.
And your sinuses are better, which is so cool.
Mm.
So anything to add, Nick?
No, I think that's exactly right what you've just said there, Marie. Mm.
Beautiful. I mean,
Mm.
just, and this is how simple life can be. We can get our answers while we're asleep. We don't have to work hard for them at all.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah, no, exactly. And I also wonder, like, what stops us from doing that during our awake state?
yeah, exactly. Is it just that our brain's so busy or that we don't listen properly? I know I'll get it
Yeah,
in my awake state. Like I think I've told you before, when I need red capsicum, I'll just keep
yeah,
seeing red capsicum. So I think you're right. It depends. I mean, if we're tuned in and listening to it.
yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah.
It's like when people get sick and they suddenly crave something, and they come out of their sickness and they got their hunger has come back, and they go, I really need some, I don't know, some scrambled egg, or I need a tomato, or whatever it is. They just know.
Yeah,
It's always quite random.
exactly.
Mm.
Exactly. So, yeah. Yeah, it's interesting because Kylie was saying she's been seeing 444 everywhere. I have too. I've been seeing triple
Yeah,
numbers everywhere again.
yeah,
So, like triple zeros,
yeah,
triple nines, 444, unbelievable.
yeah.
It's been really cool. And
which
yeah,
which is about grounding and grounding in the new, bringing in the new, so that we can rebuild, which is
totally.
which is lovely, really.
And it's a foundation, isn't it? Four is
Yeah,
the foundation of something.
yeah,
So, yeah. which is
We're
really
setting up
cool.
something.
Yeah. So, Dennis is that. Hi, Dennis.
Hi, Dennis. Hey.
So it was a black moon Friday and Saturday.
Yes.
Okay. So now black moon is when there's two moons. No, that's a blue moon. Black moon is what? New moon? Is that what you call a new moon?
Not sure.
I'll
Somebody
find
must
it
know.
out. So, because yeah, I guess I think it might be the new moon, black moon.
Which is when you put intentions out of what you want
Oh,
to
it
create.
is two new moon. Oh, two new moons, not two full moons. Thank you.
Right.
So two new moons in the same month, or four new moons in a single season. Okay, thank you. I didn't know that. Forgot that. I thought it might have had something to do with the new moon, but yeah. Oh, okay. So exactly, and like, does that affect people's emotions? You know, the same question that Sherry brought up earlier. So yeah, everyone would respond differently to it, I guess. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. And Dennis says you don't need the armor, just trust that it's okay. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love that. Well said. That's a
Yeah.
nice way to put it.
Yeah,
So
it's true.
yeah. Okay. Sherry.
Does anyone here use Ted Andrews' animal speak or nature speak for additional dream interpretation? I have got a book online and I don't know what it's called, but it's something to do with animal speak.
Okay.
Um, just
I haven't heard of that one. But yeah, look, I'll use lots of different things for the dream interpretation on top of our beautiful Betty Bethard's book. So
yeah,
this one is the one that I find just so
yeah,
simple. But if I need more or I'm digging in deeper, then I will look for other things. And you can use anything, whatever resonates for you, because it's at the end of the day, we each have our own archetypes. There are sort of worldwide archetypes, but then we have our own personal archetypes. So that's what it is that we get to know, which then makes it much easier to actually interpret our dreams. So I haven't heard of those, but
yeah. I have got a book online that I always forget to look at because it's always after the case. But if there's some weird animal that I really don't know, like when I had the orca dream, I had to look that one up, and it was in there and in quite a lot of depth actually. So it could be that same one. I know Dr. Stephen Farmer does a lot of
yeah,
work.
I know Dr. Stephen Farmer as well, but it's been a long time again since I've actually
Yeah,
tapped into that. But I do know that. Yeah, wow,
Look,
this
I
is
do
great.
have these.
What have you got?
I do have these, the animal spirit card.
Yep.
And they've got the most beautiful. I used to use these with the children all the time because there were small little cards that they could play with, and they just loved them. And they would always really interesting because they didn't understand have the language for me to explain the cards as much, so I didn't bother. I just let them feel into it, and then I would let them share their impressions with each other. But the one that I did pull this morning, it's funny enough we're talking about animals, was the white raven.
Wow. White Raven Spirit,
Yeah,
trust in
beautiful
the
card.
magic. That
Yeah,
is a beautiful card, and the Raven card is about white magic, which is really
yeah.
interesting because in the Animal Magic pack, yeah, your Raven is white magic. So,
Yeah.
wow. No,
So
they're
that's
beautiful.
something that's pulling through right now, and I think it's trusting that the abilities that we have, that our gifts that will be coming in online, and talents, etc., from our past lives, from our current life, parallel lives, and also the ones that are yet to be formed in the now. It's actually going to happen.
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
you just have to
So,
trust it.
yeah.
And you won't know what it is until it starts coming in. But I am feeling that this is getting closer and closer for people.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm.
And I feel like it's more gentle. It's so much more gentle
Yes, yeah,
than
yeah,
what I expected it to be. So,
yeah,
which is lovely.
exactly. Yeah, me too. Me too,
Yeah.
definitely.
And I forgot this little bit of Kathleen's, which I love. I love this.
I have tried everything for my sinuses, doing the neti pot, the meditation, etc. Finally said, okay, enough of this, and I had a dream that night. Yeah,
Intention.
it
That
is,
is
isn't it?
perfect.
I know.
Yeah, you're
Mm.
ready to hear it. You're really
Yeah,
ready to hear it. Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
So, yeah,
all of those things are really useful. I'd never guessed. on the nourishing broth. Yeah, it's obviously what was exactly what you needed.
Yeah, isn't
Yeah,
it? It's just fascinating, isn't it? So
I know.
that's brilliant. So, Christine, Christine, you've been seeing the numbers as well.
I
Triple
had
twos,
two, two,
triple
two,
fives.
five.
Mm,
Yes, I've had
balance
five.
and change, balance and change.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
yeah, only,
Yeah.
oh yeah, happens Kylie said it happens every 3 years with that black moon for the quarter.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
I haven't really noticed, to be honest. But I do have to say, Kathleen, you'll laugh at this one. On the weekend market we had, I always put reishi in my dandelion drink in the morning, and I found some at the market, and it was dried and cut and sliced. So I bought some. She said, "No, it's really nice to make a broth," and it's been sitting there looking at me, going, "You need to make a really nice broth." So I did have a little laugh when you said that. I was like, "Okay, I think I
You
might do
too.
the same."
You two and your little connections.
I know.
That's funny.
I
I
know.
love it. Okay, Kylie sent me in a dream, which is awesome.
Okay, at a house with my mother, and there was a litter of kittens. One was pure white with silver ears and a triangle on its head. I picked it up and asked if I could have it, but the owner had already given it away. I was sad. My mother, in real life, is a Jehovah's Witness, took me to church. I walked out, and someone was doing a spiritual blessing that my mother didn't approve of while I was doing my meditation. Someone took my bags, so I had to stop and chase them as they were putting them on a bus. I didn't get my bags back, so walked away.
Wow. There's a lot in that one, isn't
And if
there?
there is, oh my gosh, there is.
So, because straight away kittens, I mean, if we look at cat, um, that's the feminine aspect. It's also the intuitive aspect. I'll actually look it up in the book as well, just because sometimes something jumps out. Just says feminine part of self here in the book. So,
Mm,
yeah, and basically they're little. So I feel that there's a feminine aspect within you that's just starting to really birth.
mhm,
And the fact that it was white with silver, silver again is the feminine. So when I run the line of force on the left side, which is the feminine, it's always done in silver. So that's again that connection into the feminine, which is interesting.
mm, mm.
Um, and the triangle on its head. Do you want to look at that one, Nick? What's the triangle on a head?
Well, to me, it represents the unity and the coming together of the masculine and the feminine,
True.
the triune, which is sort of it's the harmonious self that we're stepping into. So I sort of like that. So maybe the focus is there is that there's something about the feminine that's coming that needs to perhaps be massaged a little bit, taken care of a little bit, like you would a small kitten, mother it in order for it to get into that nice balance of the triangle or the
I
triune.
love it. That's perfect because, yeah, under triangle it says Trinity, body, mind, and spirit, power,
Yeah,
integration, and balance. So
yeah,
absolutely spot
exactly.
on
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, but you couldn't have it because it had already been given away, which was interesting too. Um,
Mm. Yeah, and
okay.
what does that mean for you? Like, yeah,
Mm,
why was it? Why were you sad about that? Like, that there's something connecting into you about that. There's a sadness that
mm.
you're probably just learning to release now, whatever that is.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to pull a few cards for you on this one. And what about the fact that you went to church? Now, what is a
Mm.
church? I mean, it's a place where people worship, isn't it?
Worship. I
But it's
know.
not really, it's not really a place where we are spiritual, exactly like what you're saying. Sometimes it's we're giving our power away to the authority at the front of the church rather than
Mm.
connecting in with God. I don't
Yeah.
know. Everyone's different, but
Yeah,
but
but
I think
the building can represent healing.
true,
Originally, those buildings were representative of healing. That's why they were sort of infiltrated with the religion to reduce that effect.
true. And yeah. And just even though it was your mother in your dream, Kylie, it could also be that again, that female aspect of you.
Mm,
Um, there's still maybe an aspect of you that hasn't subconsciously hasn't fully come into alignment because I know you do amazing meditations and really
mm,
do a lot of work. But yeah, it might just be just showing you. And because when your purse gets stolen as well,
Oh, yeah.
that's your identity. So
Yeah.
your purse is your identity. So the fact it got put on a bus is a very big potential for expansion and creativity, all of that stuff, isn't it? Is that what you get, Nick, with the bus?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely with the bus. But she said that she walked away. She didn't get her bags back,
Yeah,
so she walked away.
yeah,
And that's a real personal interpretation for me. What does that mean? Are you having to walk away from something that
yes,
makes you feel uncomfortable? Like no one wants to lose their baggage, but it does remind me of that time when I lost something, and when I let go of the loss of it,
yeah.
it came back to me. And so the lesson was learned. It was just
That's
about
it.
releasing that, surrendering something else about it.
There's something bigger that's going to become through for you, because the first card up was your 10 of cups, which is beautiful. This is like everything you've dreamed of emotionally. 10 is like the most beautiful on the emotional scale. So, and it's all about just asking more questions. When that two of pentacles comes up, just that balance again, and asking more questions about, okay, what's really right for me? What can I let go of? You know, what am I meant to be just holding on to? Oh, how beautiful is that? So, and that two of cups, which is like, this can be with someone else, this can be a partnership card, but it can also be that masculine, feminine within yourself, that emotional connection. So I really feel something really beautiful is going to happen for you, Kylie. So yeah.
I
So
immediately, before you pulled that last card up, is it the Lovers card, that one?
yep. That, well,
Yeah.
no, it's not the lovers, it's a two of cups, but it's similar to the
Okay,
lovers.
yeah, okay. I
More
think
of
it
an
was the same
attachment.
concept. Yeah. So as soon
Yeah.
as you brought that card up, just before, I I got this sense of co-creating, of collaborating. So there's going to be
Ah,
someone else in this process, perhaps.
it's
Yeah.
exactly what this card indicates, that there's going to be a connection with someone that you're going to be either working with or in a relationship with. I'm probably working with, collaborating with. I like that. That actually makes sense. And so you got that even before the card came up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Brilliant. So yeah, okay. So Kylie's popped on here.
I agree. I'm going through finding who I am again. I'm leaving the past behind. Yes, I'm walking away. I need to be okay with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just beautiful.
Yeah. And
So
that's a good reminder for all of us, Kylie.
yeah,
Yeah. And to be kind about it to ourselves.
yeah,
It's okay.
yeah.
It's
And
not
Dennis has popped something up about it as well.
whatever was in the bag, it may have seemed important, but it didn't mean enough to chase after. You can live without it. It's very true.
I love it. So true.
Mm.
And
Nice,
it's
nice.
only us being able to release that, we get so attached to who we are and things. And I was actually just saying to Nick before we started, I said, oh, I can't wait to get back. When I get back from my holiday, I'm going to just start really clearing out and doing lots of just letting go of things. And it's funny, I was, even books that I've held on to for like 30 years, I think it's time for them to go.
Yeah.
So, just taking
Yeah.
those steps can help us shift internally as well.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. And like I said to Marie, we're going to have my girlfriend and I are going to have a stall at our local market, just to shift some of that. I give a lot away, but just to shift certain things, and it's shifting energy at the same time. And the plan is that one of us has to walk away for a while, and the other person has to sell anything, no matter what it is. If someone comes in and asks for something, they go, don't wait for that person to come back. It goes. So we don't get involved with the attachment of it.
That's perfect. I love it. I like it when you have a plan.
That's right.
So, oh, Kathleen, this is gorgeous.
Oh, Marie, I used your unicorn fairy meditation on my grandson 2 nights in a row, and he liked the unicorn and fell asleep both times before he got to the fairy gift.
He didn't need the fairy gift. He was already off traveling with the unicorn.
Oh, that's
Oh, that's such
brilliant.
good feedback.
Oh, I'm going
Thank
to have
you.
to tune in. That's
Yeah,
brilliant.
so it's on the YouTubes. I think it's one of the YouTube ones. So, but I did it specifically for kids. So,
Oh, that's good.
yeah, that's really lovely. I'm glad you got some good use out of it. So,
Uh-huh.
um, so yeah, okay, let's have a look at
My friend always asks, did you get joy out of it? And
it.
is it time for someone else to find their joy in it? Yes, the stuff.
It's exactly what we were saying just before the show as well. And,
Yeah.
Nick said, I'm not keeping anything if there's
Mm.
no joy.
No.
But
No,
yeah, and
yeah,
then you
exactly.
just said exactly. But then, someone's trash is another person's treasure. So exactly the
Yes.
same. It's
But
exactly
then we
right.
have a tendency to go back into our museum of memories, and it's like, oh, but there was this. No, I remember the first time I did that. And I
Yeah.
have, I used to feel guilty because I didn't have a lot of those feelings about things.
Yeah.
I don't have photos around my house, for example. I just
Okay.
don't. I used to, but I don't anymore. And it's not that I don't respect people and my loved ones that might have passed or whatever, but I just felt it was like a mausoleum.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and I thought all it does is it limits my thinking. So if I break free of it, and it's great because I don't have to rely on that one scene of that one picture limiting me. I get to experience that being in its fullness all around me, everywhere, all the time.
I love that. It's so true. I think we sometimes can be very reliant, can't we, on the visual pictures. I mean, I've got some photos up of me
Mm.
with friends,
Mm-hmm.
and one with my mum and family, but that's it. It's like, yeah, I don't, and they're just all in their own individual little frame, and I think there's only about 8 of them. So
Mm-hmm.
that's about
Mm.
me. I'm done. And I've got so many that I've put into a actual big tub, and kept all my photos and everything in a big tub. I don't even look at them. I'm
Yeah.
actually thinking they're going to go. So
Yeah, that's
yeah,
a tough one, isn't it? I mean, come on. Who's ready to throw away photos? I'm not.
yeah.
I'll admit
I,
it. I'm
I
not
think I
ready
am
yet.
now.
Yeah.
I've even visualized doing it. I've got literally a huge white tub full of photos from from ever. And I'd probably keep a few of my photo albums that I had, like from when I was traveling in the UK when I was younger and stuff. But I was thinking, I was seeing myself throwing them out. So I went, great, I'll be ready to do that when I get back.
I've sifted through. I actually have a box literally on the floor behind me that I sifted
Mm,
through, and there's ones that was I'm going to throw this stuff out. So that's going to be today. Ones that are
awesome.
just not worth keeping. They
Oh,
don't
so
mean
maybe
anything.
maybe the next time when we come back, it can be because by the way, guys, I'll be gone for literally 4 weeks, so there won't be any dream shows on for 4 weeks. I am going to try and do some live YouTubes if I can work out how to work it while I'm away and show you some of the beautiful Greek islands that we're going to because we're on a catamaran. So I will try and work out, and if we go to some sacred sites, which I think we are, in Turkey. So yeah, I will definitely do some live YouTubing. So,
Oh,
but
that'd be
no dream show.
lovely.
So
Yeah.
I'll do up a date that I'll be back on a YouTube, so you'll be able to see. So I think it's about the 28th or 29th or something of September that I'll
Mhm.
actually be back on board on that day. So
Wow.
it's
Imagine
cool.
what will take place for us all in the 4 weeks.
I know, right? So
Maybe we need this
I won't
space.
be I can't wait to get back together to see what's been happening for everybody. And Elisa is going to be in Turkey at the same time with Shana.
Mhm.
And I'm just going, so we
Mm.
will hopefully get to catch up in Istanbul.
Oh,
Isn't this incredible? Like, it's just crazy stuff. I love it. And I did get the hit that we would be doing some gritting, like just energetically us actually being there and the different
yeah,
places that we're going to. So I
yeah.
just
Oh
want to
no,
see all
it'd be
that.
fantastic.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Christine, do you need a house sitter? No, Christine, I would have, but the owner's actually moved in now with me. So thank God, Clive's got a he's got a someone to look after him, which is
Uh-huh.
awesome. Oh, so
Oh, Marie says last summer I scanned about 1,000 pictures and mailed the hard copies to family. Now that's a good idea. Still have a bunch.
that's
Yeah.
a great idea, actually. Yeah,
You just shifted it to someone else's responsibility.
totally. I love that. Just and that happened to me once. My sister-in-law, they'd separated. My brother and her had separated, and she gave me back all these baby photos, and I was going, I don't know what to do with all these, and I just left them in a drawer for about 10,
Mm.
10 years.
Mm.
I went, I think I can throw them out now. So it was really
Yeah.
interesting. So yeah. Um, oh, so Christine's asking.
Where is the unicorn meditation? And yeah.
Yeah.
Do
So Christine, it's in the YouTubes. I've got a whole Substack of YouTubes, not in the live section. I had all these recorded. My beautiful friend helped me record them all. So yeah, go into Magic Marie 12, I think it is, or Magic Marie, yeah, YouTubes, and you can scan through them all. There's a whole lot of them. I can't remember what number it is. I'll have to have a look. Oh, yeah. So Kathleen said, Christine, under her videos. Ah, thank you. I'm glad someone knows what I've
You
done.
just have to go through the tabs, don't you, under the YouTube channel?
So it's episode 8, Unicorn and Crystal Meditation. There you go. Thank you, Kathleen. So yeah, it's been ages since I've done any or looked at them, but yeah, they're some of them
Still
are
relevant.
still relevant. Oh, Angel Laurie's on. Hello,
Hello.
welcome. So, okay, so let's have a look and see. Someone, I know there's some other things up. Let's have a look. Here we go.
Okay, Marie says, a woman I used to work with put it into perspective for me. She decided to pass on so many family memories and furniture, and she decided she was no longer the keeper of dead people. Things that hit home. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's when Marie did the scanning. So yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's so true, isn't it? So, and I feel like for me, yeah, I just want to be freed up. Don't know why. I just have this feeling that I need to be really freed up in my space and around me. So,
Look, it really is something to reflect on, why we keep things that just for a memory purpose only.
yeah, it's true. It's a really good question.
Not because we're using it, not because
No.
it's functional. Sometimes they're not even beautiful things.
I know. And also too, I feel the more connected we get to source and the finer and higher, more expanded our vibration is, like you were saying, Nick, that's when we can actually connect in to our beautiful loved ones anyway.
Yeah.
And it's like they're a living essence that is with us. Like
Yeah.
my beautiful friend that passed away 2 years ago now, she was Turkish. And because I'm going to Turkey for the first time. And so she's been hanging around and I'm going, excellent, you're coming with me. There was actually 2 friends that passed and they're both going to come with me. So I'm quite excited to do Turkey with them.
Yeah, exactly. I
So,
know.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
me too. I really want to do Turkey too, because my girlfriend's Turkish as well.
Oh, how
Um,
interesting.
yeah, and very modern Turkish. But
Yes.
she's just come back from Turkey, and I said, "Oh, I really would have." I said, "I'm not quite ready yet, but I'll come. I'll come with you one day," because she goes for quite a while.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, it'll be good. So, and Angel Laurie, yeah, we've been talking about this.
Yeah, jumping dimensions
Yeah.
constantly these last
Yep.
few weeks.
Yeah.
Yes.
So absolutely, yeah,
Yeah.
dreams have been hectic. That's
Mm,
absolutely right. Oops,
yeah.
hang on a minute. Um, oh, there we go. And Dennis.
Dennis is saying, as I learnt about knowing when people will die, I thought it was a curse. Till I learned I was only there to hold space for them. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I remember that lesson for me too. I wasn't mourning and grieving as much. It's to help them to be converted and feel safe crossing over. Yeah.
Exactly. So,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah, and they are around us closely.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
they are.
Angel Laurie.
They
You
are.
know, they can be wherever they want to be. They're free now. They don't have the
Mm.
limitation of being in this physical suit, literally. So,
No.
and the thing is, we too have freedom as we fine tune it and how to use it and how to go about it. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
exactly.
But shall I do a little meditation? Do you think?
Yeah, please.
Okay, so we'll use our beautiful chakra cards.
Yeah.
And I just divinate whichever one's right for my intention is for whichever one is right for our beautiful group, and for anyone that watches this show. And I actually run energy as well, high frequency energy when I'm channeling that through the actual meditation. So even if you're watching it afterwards, you will get that energetic hit. So, all right, let's pop these down and see which one wants to come out. None wanted to jump out, so I'll divinate them by running my hand along. Oh, okay. Oh, there's a few hot ones today. I'm going to have to really tune in and see which one's calling the most. Is it you? I think it might be you. Let me just see. Oh, how interesting. It's number 23, which is truth.
Mm.
And I would say this is a throat chakra one because it's blue. And the truth is really what we speak, isn't it? It's like,
Yes.
look, but have a look at the balance. And what we've been talking about is balancing.
Yeah.
And there's fire and there's water. There's the masculine, feminine. I mean, this is, yeah, it's really, I feel that this is about balance, this one.
Yes.
Hey, truth. I love it. Oh, I'm already getting what I'm going to be bringing through. So this is good. So, okay, let me just read a little bit about it, though. It always helps, doesn't it, to have a little bit of,
Mm.
and it's a 5. So 23 adds up to 5, which is change.
Mm.
So 23, the throat chakra. And the throat chakra is all about listening, communication, life purpose, truth aligned to soul's purpose, creativity, finding our voice, self-expression. I also see the throat chakra as abundance as well. There's an aspect of abundance that
Yes.
goes with that. So the truth card, you have called this card into your awareness today as a reminder that the divine truth of the universe is pulsing through you at all times. There is truth in each moment. However, the challenge is to unravel this truth and understand what it means to you. Everyone has their own perception of the truth, their own personal understanding, and it is not always going to be the same as yours. You are being encouraged to connect and become aware of your truth in a particular situation. It is time to trust and believe in yourself and connect. Follow and express the truth that resonates deeply in your heart. You are constantly being guided to listen to the truth of your soul, and now it is time to truly believe and action this truth. You could be feeling confused due to taking on someone else's point of view or their personal truth regarding a situation. Now you're being encouraged to reassess their view and find the truth that resonates for you. As the saying goes, the truth will set you free. Once you share your truth, you will definitely feel a lot lighter and more at peace. You may be holding back the truth from someone to avoid hurting their feelings. I think we all do that, don't we? It is now time to open up and be honest with yourself and this person and find a way to share your truth in a calm and loving way. It is very important that you share from your heart and honor how you feel so you are not swayed by how the other person receives your truth or how they react. Know that you are being supported at this time as you shine more truth into your life. And the affirmation is, I live and listen to my truth in each moment. That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Gosh, so I'm gonna I'm just gonna start the meditation. And so if you're sitting, just have your feet flat on the floor if you can. And if you're lying down, just let yourself relax and take a big breath in through your nose. And as you breathe out, just take your attention and awareness deeper into your body. Now gently close your eyes if you haven't already. And this time, breath in. As you breathe out, see, sense, or feel that white light beginning to burst deep within your heart. This is where everything comes from and is released, and where love comes through as well. Now allow this beautiful, powerful white light to keep expanding through your whole being, all the way down through your body, until every cell is vibrating with this white light. It expands into your aura now, and as it does so, any cords, hooks, or ties that have been holding you back or no longer serve you are released, dissolved, and surrendered. And now I want you to see, sense, or feel a beautiful silver diamond forming all over your body, from the top of your head in silver to the outsides of your middle, and then back in again to complete the diamond under your feet. You are now in the sacred diamond pyramid of light. And then see, sense, or feel at the top of the diamond a silver line coming down through the top of your chakra, your crown chakra, all the way through your body. Just allow this silver line to run through until it meets the base of your feet where the diamond finishes. Now on the left side, start a silver line of force again, going through the top of the shoulder, all the way down. But this time, if there's any little schisms or breaks or weaknesses, you can just gently strengthen them, just with your intention. This is the feminine line of force, the intuition. And then on the right side, again above the shoulder where the diamond slopes out, we're going to use a gold line of force. So see, sense, or feel this gold line of force begin to move down through that top of the shoulder all the way through. This is the masculine line of force related to the sun, to action, to fire. Again, if there's any areas that feel weak or need some support, you can just have the intention of letting that happen. And then we're going to take a silver line of force from the belly button out to both sides of that diamond, right through you. This is a gravity line. This helps reconnect to the earth, helps us to balance, bring everything into perspective. And now take your attention to that beautiful throat chakra and see, sense, or feel a blue ray of light pouring in through that chakra, clearing anything that is no longer needed, that has been blocking you from knowing and speaking your truth. A beautiful lapis lazuli crystal comes through. And as this crystal is activated, you feel its frequency coming through your throat, helping to activate your intuition, your clairvoyance, and your freedom of speech. While those beautiful frequencies are working, just gently ask yourself, what is my truth at the moment that I really need to know and to hear? Just spend a moment in that space, whatever it is that comes up for you, just trust it. And then just ask, who is it I maybe need to speak this truth to? Is it myself? Is it someone else? And then I want you to just gently begin to come back, bringing that sense of peace and freedom with you. And as you're coming back, just say this affirmation in your mind: I live and listen to my truth in each moment. And just gently coming back, focusing on your breath, bringing yourself back into the here and now. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. And just notice, how does your throat feel after that? So have you got more clarity for yourself? How did you go, Nick?
I am enough.
Oh, I love it. That's your truth.
That was the truth that came through. And obviously it's for me,
Yes,
because we don't have to be any more than what we are.
that's
We're perfect
exactly
the way
right.
we are.
And so's everyone else. And I
That's
think
right.
that I am
That's
enough is
exactly
for
right.
all of us, isn't it?
That's exactly right.
So
Yeah.
beautiful. If anyone else wants to share what they got, if they want to, that would be lovely. Yeah, just let us know. All I got was just the energy coming through because I was obviously channeling. So
Mm.
yeah,
Mm.
but I it was more often than not when we can be truthful with ourselves first. You know, if there's been a block, then it's so much easier, of course, to be truthful with other people. So, but that was the card.
Yeah.
Beautiful, yeah, that balance and justice and truth. And the owl card is the truth card in the animal magic pack. So an owl came
Mm.
up the other day for someone when I was doing a session for my beautiful friend Erin. And Erin's having a baby, so she'll be just about due when I get back. So that'll be really, really cool. So hang in there, Erin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But,
That's exciting. I was definitely drawn to wear some lapis lazuli today because I
no
went,
way.
yeah, it's, because I sort of scan and just immediately was like, oh, and maybe the blue as well. Like I was seeing the blue and I thought, I'm a reader like that from the Greek perspective. But
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely. I love
yeah,
that.
the blue, the blue's our soul, isn't it? It's to me the soul. It really is. Yeah.
It's the blue template. Everything is created from that blue template, which is
Yeah,
soul. I love
exactly.
that. That's a really good point.
Exactly.
So, and I love that Marie was saying it was 444 right there, and she popped it up. I love that. It's
Yeah.
444 right now from both Kathleen and Marie. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so balance just so what Kylie get?
I got that I am not who I was a year ago and I can use my voice. Yeah.
Yay. That's
Yeah.
pretty because that can be really scary when we're not used to speaking our truth.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah. Throat feels more open. Felt I need to speak a truth to myself first. Mm-hmm.
yeah. I was actually getting that for quite a few of us that we need to speak our truth first.
I've just frozen, probably.
No, you haven't. You've
Oh,
you're
well,
fine.
okay. I
No.
had a vision, as you said, lapis throat. I saw a tail of like a snake
Mm,
floating away around a corner. LOL, I don't know yet what that meant. Mm.
mm. Well, for me, the snake is actually transformation. So I feel like you've actually shifted something and let go of it there, Kathleen.
Yeah, and it's
But
gone around the
it's gone.
corner,
Yeah, the
out of
snake's
your
gone.
view, not in your view anymore, not in your reality anymore.
No, I love that. So there's obviously something big that you've shifted anyway, whether you've probably been working on this, over time. So I love that. That's really
That
beautiful.
that probably explains the dream I had this morning. Actually, it sort of makes sense now. I was in an opera and watching
Oh,
this opera, but I kept getting my attention like a repetitive again. And I have a feeling this has been a dream that's come up a few times. And I was seeing people lying down almost in a rectangle with soft corners, very soft corners, and they all had this cross on them. It wasn't the drop cross or anything, it was just this
mm,
perfect cross, which represents man. It represents the
yes.
two
And God,
sides and
God, the masculine, feminine, everything's in that. Yeah,
yeah, and it
wow.
all comes to this cross point, that point of creation, our connection to source. And I kept
Love that.
seeing that on everyone. Yeah. And I thought, oh, this is really interesting. What's this impression I'm getting? And I did write down what I felt it was. It was this spiritual harmony,
Uh-huh.
about finding perfect balance, and the intersection is us being centered. So perhaps
I
we're
love
just moving into this way of creating that balance. And those colours that
absolutely.
you brought in,
Yeah.
silver and gold, really amplify it.
Yeah. That's right. That's why I got the hit to do that, was to bring about that
Yeah.
balance first. So
Yeah.
so yeah, an angel Laurie. Oh, I love it.
I've never had any blockages in my throat. Oh, people try to get me to shut up.
And Dennis is like, "I feel you." Oh, that's so funny. Oh, love
You
that.
know what? That's a very interesting point in itself. I was talking to this with my husband, and we were saying that when we go somewhere to, out with people, sometimes we make a little pact with ourselves, and we keep each other on track. Is not to speak. Try
Mm,
not to speak, and just to listen, so we can hear somebody else's truth. really hear it without
I
an
love that.
agenda. Yeah,
Well,
and
the
it's not
saying
so.
is that you've got 2 ears and 1 mouth, so you listen twice as much as you speak. That's the
Yeah,
sort of the balance of it.
yeah.
So let's see how you go, Angel Laurie. Oh, you're a cracker. I love it. So funny.
Gillian said, I've realised that the people that aren't happy with me is for a reason. They aren't meant to be here. Mm-hmm.
And we have to let go of things that what
Mm.
people bring to our table. It's really being honest about things, or if we just let them, be around us and it's not really serving anyone, them or us. So yeah,
Mm.
that can be a hard one. So it's part of your
Yeah.
journey. Yeah, absolutely part of your journey,
Yeah.
Gillian.
And it gives them space to work out things for themselves then.
Yeah.
No hindrances. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Wow, what another beautiful day with
Yeah.
sharing, and I love it,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
awesome, and
Yeah. We'll have
yeah,
an awesome holiday too.
okay then.
Yay! Look forward to hearing all about it and seeing some photos dropped here and there. And yeah,
Definitely. I will. I'll set up a little messenger group, but I love you all very much. I will see you in 4 weeks, and just keep loving life, literally.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
yay. But,
yeah. I'll see you in dreamland.
yes, yes, dreamland. We'll meet in dreamland on the
Yeah,
Greek islands.
that's right.
Okay.
All right, lots of love to you all. Thank you, Marie.
Thanks.